Hey, everybody. Hope all is well. I'm Dr. Tamika,
And I'm Dr. April.
and we are just out and about on this beautiful day, having a good time, talking about hot topics, talking about things that impact us all. And so we just kind of, gauge 2022 and look back at some of the things that are happening in 2022 and want to talk a little bit. Got some fun topics, but we want to kick it off with depression and talking about that and some things that you can do. It's cold. A lot of people have what is it, seasonal affective disorder?
Seasonal affective disorder.
Okay.
So the sad, the blues is what people like to call it, and it's just a lot that goes around the holidays. The holidays are just hard for so many people, and it's hard because either you're lonely, you don't have anyone to cuff with, so that could be a reason, or also because loved ones have passed away, or loved ones aren't here to celebrate the holidays for you. So that's hard.
It is hard, yeah, because I miss my dad so much, especially around the holidays. But there's so many things that you can do, people that you can lean on, people that you can talk to. Isn't there like a number that people can call if they're sad, if they're depressed, other than even before you get to a therapist?
Right. So the number now is 988. So you can dial that from any phone, cell phone, and they're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So that's the crisis line. So lock that in, 988. If you ever need someone to talk to, 24 hours, 7 days a week, call the number for help.
So, Dr. A, I know the suicide rate has gone up a lot in African American males. Do we know why? Have you tapped into any of the research to see what is making the African American male commit suicide at a higher rate than before?
Well, I think it's stress. More or less, the research shows that it's been stress. The black man already has societal pressure on him, and so then dealing with that and have to succeed at work and have to succeed in the world, and then you couple that with going home into your home environment and having to be the provider and this person for your family, your wife, your kids, and a lot of times that's just a lot, and they just want someone non-judgmental to be able to have a conversation with and talk to without just without any judgment. And so sometimes, I see a lot of black men in therapy. So I always, encourage men to attend therapy because sometimes that's where you're going to get your listening ear from someone that's a stranger, that's non-judgmental, and that you can just talk about some things with.
Okay. And this is such a happy time of the year. In fact, you can hear the music playing in the background. You have the waterfalls. Music. I'm getting that Vegas vibe out
right.
here.
Like we feel like we in Times Square.
Yeah,
we are downtown Dallas.
Downtown. It is so pretty today. It's in the 70s on this December the 29th. 29th.
Yes.
So getting ready to go into 2023, hoping that you guys have a great year ahead, hoping that we also have a great year ahead.
Right. Yes.
So many things have happened. We also want to just kind of touch on 2022 being a year of separation and divorce. That impacts a lot of people's mental health, right?
Absolutely. And there's so many people. I know you all have heard in the news, so many celebrities that have gotten divorced, but it's so many regular people that I know personally that have broken up and gotten divorced as well. So, it's separation season. I feel like 2022 is the year of separation, and maybe 2023 will be the year of marriage. When people have really worked on themselves, because I also think 2022 more or less was a self-love, self-care year to where people learn what self-love is and to really start turning that attention on themselves. So that's why I think a lot of the marriages ended in divorce, because people just felt like, hey, I'm not going to deal with this anymore because I don't have to. I love myself more. So now let me go out and do what makes me happy and just live my best life. And so what does that look like? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, what does it look like? I mean, I am into self-care. I know you're into self-care.
Right.
Like for me, I'm really big on that. But also into just having a growth mindset. I want to talk a little bit about that as well. Because I just wrote a book. You just wrote a book.
Right.
And so...
And we didn't bring the book.
We did. Yeah, actually, I think I do have my book but in my bag. But, my book, and I'm going to let you talk about yours in just a second. My book is called Mentally Fit, and it's a book where you can focus on your whole self. Since Dr. A just mentioned, people in self-care, it's basically your mind, your body, and your spirit. They all need to work together to make you a better person. And it starts with the mind. The mind governs everything. So you've got to work on yourself. You've got to tell yourself, that you are favored, that you are blessed, that you are awesome, that there's nothing that you can't do, that there's nothing that's impossible if you work at it.
Right.
So you are the guru of positive affirmation.
Hey, it starts with self-talk. And it's crazy because, from your book and then pivoting into my book, it's a self-help journal. So it gives you strategies and tips to improve your overall well-being, which is the name of it. And so, you're journaling, you're really listening to these affirmations, repeating them, and using some of the tools in there as you're writing down your own experiences. So I really think, it's effective. And so I think we're in alignment when we created this to be able to help you out there.
Absolutely. And so while we're talking about it, be sure to go out to our Instagram at the Chamber Talk Show. Also on Facebook, we have the Chamber Talk Show group, as well as we have our own YouTube channel where you can see just about any show that we've done, whether it's a show about relationships, love. We're getting ready to do a show on love languages, mind, body, spirit, just perfecting it and just becoming a better person. So there's so much that we're working on. But yeah, please go out and subscribe to the Chamber Talk Show. So now we kind of want to go to a topic that a lot of people are also dealing with, and you and I have talked about that quite a bit with gentlemen and having issues.
Right.
It's called ED.
Yes. Yes, and it's something that's common. If those of you who don't know what ED is, it's erectile dysfunction. And unbeknownst to a lot of women, it's a lot of young men. When I say young, I mean mid-30s, early 40s that are dealing with ED. And we're trying to study to understand why. Is it something in the food? Is it exercise? But what the conclusion has been is low testosterone levels. Men need to get your annual checkups. Get your annual checkups and make sure you are getting your blood work done to find out what's going on. And if you need to take testosterone, it's okay. Do so. Do that. And some people, they like the little blue pills and different things like that. So if that's what you need, hey, but you want to go ahead and get to the root of the issue, I think, first, to kind of find out what's causing this problem, and see if you can fix that before you just mask it with taking a pill,
And I like it because you really touched on a big piece of that when you said exercise. And so I'm really big on that. I talk about that in my book as well, Mentally Fit. But exercise is vital. Drinking a lot of water, eating better foods, taking supplements. And I know you may want to touch on that as well because I know you're big into supplements. But we all need assistance.
We do.
Exercise is huge. It affects everything. Your mental health, it releases those endorphins, serotonin. It keeps your body moving. And so a lot of men, I think, could benefit from exercising if they are having those issues. And I guarantee you they'll see a difference.
Absolutely. But you want to caution yourself, too, and not do too much exercise. Because some men who are working out extensively and lifting weights too much, is causing them to have these issues.
Okay. Too much.
Yeah.
So everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation. Absolutely.
Wow. Yeah. I love it. So we're here again. We're in Dallas. We're downtown Dallas. We're actually at Clyde Warren Park.
Yeah, Clyde Warren Park.
It's beautiful out here today. So many people are partaking. These are also some of the things that you can add to your regimen, like coming out to walk in the park, just enjoying nature, coming out to journal. So many things that you can do to improve your mental health. Of course, at the Chamber, that's what we talk about. All things mental health and just basically improving who you are holistically.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day out for a run, for a walk, getting out, like you said, journaling, like all of that stuff, meditating. We have the music going in the background. People are walking around. There are food trucks out here. Yeah. Everybody's just really enjoying themselves. And it's just amazing just to be around people.
I know. Food, family, and fun. So again, just go out there and follow us on all our shows. on all of our locations, our pages, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. And definitely want to kind of close out on a positive affirmation because Dr. April is so big into positive affirmations. And then, of course, if you have any show ideas, just basically reach out to us. And we've been having a lot of people lately saying, hey, can you guys do a show about this and this? We have some great shows coming up for you. Again, some more shows on relationships. We do want to close again saying thank you for joining us. Thank you guys for supporting the show and subscribing to the show. And of course, definitely go out there and check out our books. They're both great pieces of work, and we put a lot of time into those books.
And you can get both of them on Amazon
and Lulu.
So, hey, yes, check it out. So the affirmation is going into 2023. So the affirmation is setting the intention of, hey, 2023 is going to be an amazing year. Claim it.
Claim it, claim it, claim it. 2023 is our year. All right. Thank you guys for joining.